Hi everyone, welcome to Amala Movements. I'm Charlotte. Today we have a slow and juicy yoga practice to help us find a deep, full body stretch. Let's get started. So we're going to begin today's practice lying down on our backs. So take some time to come down to the ground. And when you arrive, let's bring both knees in towards the chest. Interlace the fingers around the shins. Allow your eyes to close and find a soft and gentle rock from side to side. Take this moment at the start of your practice today to deepen the breath, to check in with how you feel, and to enjoy this little back and bum massage we're giving ourselves. Let's take one more inhale in through the nose. And if you haven't already let out a sigh on your mat, I really encourage you to do that. Allow the jaw to drop, the lips to part, and take a little out through the mouth. Great, so we'll stay holding on to the right shin. Extend the left leg long away from you, so that's long along the floor. Flexing both the feet and taking some circles of the right knee. Allow the breath to be soft. The back of the neck, the back of the head to melt away, to drop down into the earth. Circling the knee the other way if you haven't done that part already. And holding onto the right knee with the left hand and guiding that right leg across the body. Finding a twist. And you can bring your right hand to rest either on the right hip, your right butt cheek. You can give your bum a little massage if that feels nice. Or you can extend the right fingertips along the floor, stretching out through the right armpit, looking towards the right fingers. Inhale. And using your exhale to bring that right leg back to center. Bring the right arm on the inside edge of the right knee and catching either the right shin, the right ankle, or the outside edge of the right foot. Finding this version of happy baby, one-legged happy baby. Find a gentle rock from side to side. Bring your left hand to your hip and we can just allow this rocking motion to bring in a fluid-like feeling into the body. Letting this feel soft. It's quite soothing having a gentle rock. Good. Take one more breath. And again, catch a wave. Use your exhale to bring the left leg in and up, planting the left foot into the floor. Right ankle to left knee. Thread the needle, find a little pretzel. And again, rocking from side to side, forwards and back in circles, whatever feels good for you right now. For a slightly deeper stretch here, you can interlace your fingers around the left shin rather than the hamstring. The eyes can close, soften into feeling. Soften into feeling. Take another breath. And then on an exhale, just unthread your hands. Lower the left leg to the floor. Extend the right leg out long. Bring the left knee in towards the chest, flexing both ankles, and we'll take this Yummy, scrummy little sequence on the other side. So circling that left knee, one direction, and the other. Notice how this side of the body is feeling today. Using your right hand on the left knee to guide that leg across the body, finding a twist. And you can rest this left hand wherever feels good. So that might be on the left hip. You can massage out your butt, your left butt cheek, making a fist, or extending the left arm out towards the side, perhaps even looking over your left shoulder. Bring the breath, inhaling in through the nose, and using your exhale to soften and to let go. Catch a wave, inhale, bring that left knee all the way back to center. The left hand comes on the inside edge of the left knee and either catching your left shin, your left ankle, or the outside edge of the left foot. Taking half a happy baby, one-legged happy baby, rocking, swaying. We're looking to find that fluid and juicy, soft, water-like quality in the body today. Allow your body to rock, to jiggle and wiggle, falling from side to side to side. The eyes can close. On an inhale, bring that right knee in towards the pelvis. Plant the right foot into the floor. Left ankle on the right knee. Thread the hands through the gap, interlacing the fingers, catching the right hamstring or the right shin. Softening into feeling. Just notice the weight of your head in the floor behind you. With every breath, with every exhale, can you surrender the weight of the head back just a little more? Great, let's unthread the legs. And then crossing at the shins, holding opposite ankles, and we'll take a little rock and roll as we massage out through the back body, massaging out through the spine. So you can take as many of these, rocking and rolling as feels good. Keep the neck nice and soft. And let's come over onto all fours. Take your time, connect back in with your breath. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. On an inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forwards. Exhale, rounding the spine, look in between the legs. We'll take one more. Inhale, drop the belly, open the heart. Exhale, round the spine, looking in between the legs. Come back to tabletop. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, hips up and back, finding a downward facing dog. Take a breath in here. Exhale out through the mouth. Bending the right knee. Planting the left heel into the floor, looking over or under even your right shoulder. Allow the weight of your head to drop. Surrender, let go of any tension in the back of the neck. And let's swap legs, so bending the left leg this time, planting the right heel into the earth and looking under the left shoulder. Inhale. And exhale out through the mouth. Plant your left heel into the earth, sweep your right leg up high, three-legged dog. Inhale. On an exhale, bending the right knee and stacking the hips on top of each other. So we're really opening out the inside thighs. Stay grounded through both hands, particularly that right palm. Inhale. On an exhale, look forward. Take your time to step your right foot all the way up in between the hands, and you can take as many steps as you need. Lower the left knee to the floor. Untuck the left toes and take a sway. Drop back into this fluid, soft, rocking and wriggling motion. You can be up on your fingertips here to give yourself a little extra space. On an inhale, catch a wave, sweep both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bending at the elbows. And if the body feels like it, you can find a gentle back bend, opening up through the heart space. Inhale, reach both fingertips up high. Exhale, floating the hands down towards the earth. Ground down through the left fingertips. Inhale, spiral, find a twist. Right fingertips towards the sky. And exhale, bring the right hand back down, this time inside of the right foot. Turn the left toes to face the right side of your mat. So we're opening up through the hip. Come on up onto your right fingertips and bring your left fingers to your right wrist. Inhale, sliding the left hand up the right arm, finding a spiral, opening up through the body here. So I invite you to really think about stacking the left shoulder on top of the right. So spiraling your belly, spiraling your heart up towards the sky, remembering to breathe. And you can always lift yourself up by bringing your right elbow on top of the right knee. Create space for yourself. Breathe in. On an exhale, leading with your left elbow, bending, reaching the left fingertips all the way down towards the floor, straightening the right leg, bringing the right fingertips up towards the sky, lifting the hips, open up through the chest. Inhale. On an exhale, turn the palm of your hand to face the back of your mat. Keep space between your right ear and your right shoulder. Inhale. And exhale, reach the fingertips towards the back of the mat. Notice how this makes you feel open through the body. Perhaps you can find a soft smile. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right fingertips down to the back of your mat. Pivot on your left knee. Extend your right leg out behind you. Inhale. Draw up from your belly button. Exhale, float your left knee away from the earth. And then finding downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Bending one knee, straightening the other. We're going to take this flow on the other side. When you're ready, ground down through the right heel. Inhale, sweep your left leg up high. Exhale, bending at the left knee. Stacking both hips on top of each other, and notice if you want to fly away from your left hand. Ground down through the left palm, fingertips engaged, knuckles engaged. Big breath. Catch a wave, move slowly. Exhale, step the left foot all the way up in between the hands. Take as many steps as you need. Lower the right knee to the floor. Close your eyes, untuck your toes and find a sway. Tune back into this image of water, fluidity, softness. And on an inhale, sweep both arms up high. Exhale, bend at the elbows, and you can open up your chest if the energy allows it today. Inhale, both fingers up towards the sky. Exhale, float the hands down to the mat. Ground down through your right hand. Spiral the left fingertips up. Inhale, opening to a twist. Exhale, take your time. Bring the left fingertips down to the inside edge of the left foot. Turn your right toes towards the left side edge of your mat. Come up onto your left fingertips. Right hand to the left wrist. Inhale. Stroking up that left arm, spiraling the right fingers all the way up towards the sky. And breathe. And if this isn't working for you today, help yourself out. Bring the left elbow to the left knee. Create more space in the body. Soften the face. Soften the shoulders. Inhale. Lead with your right elbow. Exhale, bending that arm. Right fingertips come down. Left arms up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, turn the palm of your left hand to the top edge of your mat. This is my favorite moment. Inhale, create space, open up the body, and reach the left fingertips all the way to the front edge. Breathe here. Notice this space, this beautiful space that we're creating, that we're opening up. Soften that left shoulder. You're supported by your left foot and your right hand and your right knee. Breathe here. And when you're ready to ease out of it, bring the left fingertips all the way down to the front edge of your mat. Pivot on that right knee. Straightening the left leg away from you. Inhale. Draw the belly in. Exhale just for a moment. Hover that right knee away from the floor. And lifting it up. Downward facing dog. Great. Pedal it out. Do what you need to do. Keep the body soft, the breath soft. And let's bend one knee. Bending the other. Bending one knee. Bending the other. And keeping this rocking motion through the legs. We'll start to take very small steps towards the center of the mat. Keep pedaling the legs, bending one knee, bending the other. You can come up onto the fingertips to create space, bending one knee, bending the other. And when your feet roughly get to halfway up your mat, open the legs so they're hip distance apart, and we'll keep rocking. Bending one knee, bending the other. Allow the head to hang heavy. And this rocking movement gets a little smaller and smaller and smaller until both knees are bent. Your torso is hanging over the legs. Good. On an inhale, slide your hands up the tops of the feet, up the tops of the shins until we get to our knees. Elbows squeezing in towards the torso, finding length through the spine, length through the back of the neck. Take another breath. Exhale, fold it down, and your hands sweep up towards the sky and allow the arms to really fall back, open through the shoulders. Good. And on an inhale, we find length through the spine. And perhaps your hands don't need to come all the way up towards the thighs, but you might feel comfort with them resting on your shins or perhaps even on the fingertips. Inhale. And exhale, you fold. Let the arms fall over the back of the body. One more cycle. Inhale, lift up, find length. Exhale, take it forward and fold. This time, interlace the fingers behind the back. Drop the arms over the back of the head. I always get confused when I'm upside down. I think this is over the back of your head, or it might be over the top of your head. But just let your arms hang. You'll know it when you find it. Opening up through the shoulders, through the front of the chest. And with every breath, can you let something else go? Maybe that's a thought. Maybe that's tension in the body or in the mind or in the breath. Take one more inhale. Exhale with control, bring the arms back towards the pelvis. Bend the knees, bring the fingertips to the floor. Heel toe or shuffle your feet out. About mat distance apart, so your heels are pointing in, toes are pointing out. Reach forwards with your fingertips, bend at the knees, and take another rock and a sway from side to side. And as you rock towards the right heel can come off. And as you rock towards the left heel can come off. And this swaying, this kind of free-flowing approach to movement can feel perhaps overwhelming at first if you're new to this, because we're really encouraging ourselves to just drop into what feels good. And over time, as you practice this intuitive movement, this intuitive listening, you will get more and more confident and feel more and more happy to just move, and it doesn't matter what you look like. It's all about softening into feeling. How does it feel? Great, and let's find stillness. Pausing in Malasana, pausing in our squat, or our variation of squat. If you want your hips to be a bit higher today, that's always welcome. It's okay if the heels lift up away from the floor. Come onto your fingertips, trying to find length through the back of the spine. And if we're feeling stable, we can bring the palms of the hands together, working towards bringing the elbows on the inside edges of the knees. Palms together, pressing through the fingertips. Open through the chest, closing the eyes. Take one final breath. And let's try and move with the eyes closed. Trust the body. Bring the fingertips to the floor, and slowly we'll rock over onto the knees, coming onto all fours. Join your big toes together and open your knees mat distance apart. And it's okay if you need to open your eyes, if you need to have a peek. That's okay, it's all part of the practice. So our knees are quite wide. We've got quite a big, beautiful base to support us. Bring your right hand to your heart space, your left hand to your lower belly, and we'll finish with a sway. Just from left to right, left to right. Allow the shoulders, the neck, and the head to get involved. Softly swaying. Allow your belly to feel soft. We don't need to draw anything in or engage the abdominals. Just swaying or allowing our body to find softness. Encouraging this fluidity. And slowly this sway can get smaller and smaller and smaller. And it might not look like you're swaying much from the outside, but on the inside, perhaps you can feel the effects of this sway. It's almost like the insides are moving freely and rocking and having a great time. Let's bring the palms of the hands together. We'll finish with a breath. Inhaling in through the nose. And exhale, dropping the forehead down towards the palms. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.